Well, hello everyone. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Glad we made it to the weekend. Here, I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in and spending the first part of your weekend here. Again, my name is Nerd Builder. Hope you had a great week, and I hope that your weekend is off to a very, very great start so far. And let me just see. I'm just checking the... Okay, very good. Just checking the camera and everything. Okay. So... we're in a little bit of a different spot from the last time when we left off. I was over in Spawn doing some small things in that, and we actually started working a little bit. You know, we got almost a stack and a half of sugarcane from our automated farm here. So far so good. You know, that's with just being on for probably like an hour or two or something. So not too bad there. Again, this is more of a basic design and whatnot. So. I just slept on here in the world just before, you know, coming on here to the air. And yeah, so we're actually going to be heading back to our base and doing some work over there. What we're going to do is I think that we're going to do some getting some wood and whatnot. I want to do a little bit of farming to get some more wheat and whatnot as well. So it'll be a little bit more of a chill stream. It is Friday, something to take it a little bit easy in that. But I figured we'll just gather some resources, chat, and hang out, and that type of thing. So, alright. We're going to be on our way back now. So let's head back. I think I should have everything on me. Yeah. And actually, right before we leave, that reminds me, I'm just going to cut down the sugar cane over here. We're growing some on the banks as well. This can probably eventually just come down. But, you know, I've just been stacking sugar cane, you know, as well. Back at the base and whatnot, too. So, alright. So we'll just take this with us. Here, good. Alright, I actually came over because I was doing some work over here, and, you know, I was letting the server kind of run a little bit. I just wanted to see what the sugarcane farm and that, so I didn't bring the horse. The horse would have wandered off until I can get a lead. You know, so I ran over here. It's about like a half day or a little bit less of a run back, so we're on our way, and it's actually a little bit easier, I guess, than using a than using a horse. And that, but if anyone has any exciting weekend plans, make sure to drop them over here into chat. And that, I know here, well, actually, we're supposed to get some pretty nasty weather tomorrow. They're saying like it could be like, I think kind of like blizzard-esque conditions tomorrow, like with like massive winds and some snow in that. So not great. Not great, but it'll be a good day just to chill and whatnot. I'm very ready for spring at this point. There. And one of the big things, because we can actually, in one of these upcoming ones, we can put in I guess we could put in a pig pen now, because we do have some carrots from the other village that we found was the last stream, and that, so I did plant those down really quick when I was doing a little bit of work and that. But yeah, so you know, today, hey Sushi, happy Friday, thank you so much for stopping in here, hope you're doing well. There, I saw, I think on Twitter, I saw the picture of the clock tower that you've been working on. It looks great. So far, I saw that, you know, it's still a work in progress, but it looks great. Still, yeah. Oh no, good, just eating? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I just had some, I just had some dinner too. And that right before stream. And whatnot. Alright, so we're almost back. It feels it feels longer not using the horse, but it's also like less chaotic of trying to fend through that forest with the horse. There, so it's gonna be about midday. So I think what we're gonna do is first I'd like to do a little bit of farming today. we do have enough grain, but I just kind of want to clear it out a little bit more, and I kind of want to stock up the chest, so I've been meaning to do that for a little while. There. And no Salvador clock, Dali clock inspired. I think it looks great. I think it looks great. On there, like I said, like it is so hard to build in this game. I'm always in awe of people, like with the projects that people can do in this game. It makes me want to do better, but I also have to remind not to compare. And that you're welcome. Yeah, no, I think it looks amazing. So far, all right. Let's drop the where am I going? Let's drop the sugarcane downstairs. And then part of the reason that we're going to do some just some resource gathering is I need to do some work on this. So I want to start getting the second floor, and so it's actually not just like a you know, just kind of like partially done. And that the roof is going to be challenging. Honestly, I struggle. I can imagine, because I struggle so much, I think, with like kind of putting roofs on buildings in that, because you don't want it to be like just like flat or something like that. You kind of have like a design. Oh, you want like a wizard pointy. Ooh, that is going to be a challenge. That is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Well, trial and error, and I'm sure it's going to turn out great. There, I'm going to have to stop by and take a look and see. See it, but I'll be really curious to see what, like the final product in that there. So, well, we have a little bit of time right now. Let's check on the, actually not that much grew over here, did it? Characters still coming. Oh, one pumpkin. I mean, I guess I cleared this out before I left for spawn yesterday, so okay, well, I guess that takes care of that. And then I had a hoe on me. Let me see, let me just get rid of some of this stuff out of the bottom tray here. Leave that, okay. Well, we'll get started. So, this is going to be a lot, but this is, I think it's been a little while, so. Here. Alright, so I'm just going to run around in random directions and see if we can collect everything. Start trying to put stuff back down before the and it's already started. But the other thing of interest I saw when I was logging on, which it may have been yesterday and I didn't pay attention to it, but I think I saw some news from Mojang. Well, I guess a 1.19 snapshot is going to be coming out, I guess, relatively soon. I looked today and there is a beta 1.18, I think 2, give or take. I think I saw in the snapshot area, so I didn't see anything with that. I think the 1.19 thing is going to be, or yeah, did I say 1.19? Yeah. I guess that'll be interesting because the warden and that is supposed to be in that one, and then they're supposed to add in the new biome. So I'll be curious to see how that ends up coming out too. Alright, let's throw these down. I don't think they had a release date. I didn't see, I just saw, like, I briefly skimmed the press release. Yeah, when that comes out, I'll probably try to, always a snapshot, maybe we'll just step away and do like a, kind of just like a throwaway world and just take a look and see. Yeah, I could definitely see a situation I'm going to be like, we'll be mining and I'm not going to be paying attention, which happens a lot when I'm doing that, and the thing's going to sneak up behind me, or I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen like what it's going to do, because I know it's supposed to hide out in caves, I think, and show up if you're like mining, I think. I was just kind of taking a look on Twitter too, and I saw some people talking about how cool it is, because again, you figure this game's been out for years now. I mean, I'm talking, it's been out for at least 10 years, probably a little bit longer, and they're still releasing major updates, and it still has the notoriety that it has. And that it's a cool thing. We'll have to get inside in a second. Alright, so let's run up. So I'll drop all these in the chest when we're done. There we go. Okay. You know, I'm supposed to run out tomorrow. And I was saying earlier that the weather's supposed to be pretty bad, so I don't know how that's going to go. It's supposed to be, they said possibly somewhat like blizzard-like conditions, because I guess the weather's, it's been coming across the lake and whatnot, the big lakes, Great Lakes. Alright, so we're almost, excuse me. The other thing that's been driving me nuts is, it was, I kid you not, and this must have been, was it yesterday or the day before? It was the day before, I think. It was 53 degrees, and it went down to like 18 degrees Fahrenheit, over the course of a couple hours, which I always get like, you know, kind of congested, and like, it's a whole thing. And, yeah, so that was not great yesterday, with the giant change in that. Because you woke up, you know, and it's like, it was warm, it was a little warm in the house and that kind of thing. And then, like, over the course of the day, it started to, like, progressively, like, get cooler. Like, you could feel it, you know, like, where I went from, you know, wearing, well, for a while, just wearing a t-shirt. And then, I mean, I'm wearing a t-shirt now, but I, have the heat on. I didn't turn the heat off, but I just turned it down because I prefer it to be a little bit cooler. And it does get warm in here, especially with the, you know, with the PC going and whatnot. That thing throws out a lot of heat, especially with like the shader thing, because, you know, I don't think you can hear it on stream. At least I hope you can. It's not, I mean, it's not terribly loud, but it's, you know, it throws off a lot of heat. So, I'm glad we didn't expand this anymore. I think this is probably more than enough. Do this a couple times. But I think this kind of came in the mind a little bit when the other day when we were doing the bookshelves. Well, that was last week, I think. You know, that we're going to need a lot more like leather and whatnot. So I might actually do some of that as well. So it'll be, you know, we'll be doing a bunch of different stuff on this stream. But I wanted to do a bunch of resource gathering. Because I haven't been doing it as much because, you know, this week, you know, we did the auto sugarcane farm. I was looking for, you know, some diamonds and, you know, we were doing a variety of other projects and that did some exploring around the area. So this is stuff I've been meaning to do, but it's been a little bit. There we go. And of course, if anyone, you know, if you're working on any big projects in your world, or, you know, you're thinking of any big projects, feel free to throw them in the chat. Oh, am I out of space? Let me go drop these off up here. I think this cow must have came out of her pen, I think. Yeah, we got a lot. I have to make this a double chest at some point. We'll drop some of these in here for now. I'll leave one seed out. Yeah, so we're almost going to be full up, which is fine. I'm fine with that because I'd rather be full at that point. And of course, as always, this is a, oh, took one of the potatoes up with me. Oh, we could plant that back, cool. This is a joinable server. There, if you do exclamation point server, you can find out more information there. It just costs 5,000 Endure coins, which doesn't actually cost any money. It just comes from, you know, watching the streams and, you know, if you follow, I guess a little bit of a plug, if you follow the channel, you get 500 points just like that, and, you know, chatting in chat and everything, so. Again, we're going a couple weeks in now, and, you know, I've been trying to do a couple different things here. You know, one of the things, like I said, I've been working on the base a little bit here, been working on spawn a little bit, you know, just doing a variety of different projects and whatnot. You know, we did the auto sugarcane farm, which I wanted to do like a small redstone project. I think the biggest thing right now is that, like, I need to be able to gather more resources in that. And that just to, you know, be able to do some of these projects, because there's a few other farms, because like I said, like in addition, I want to find diamonds. That's another thing I'm going to have to keep, you know, trying to look for. Too, I like to start getting some iron gear, iron armor, and that, get an enchanting table set up, so. Yeah, I'm trying to do a couple different things at once, so. Here, but. There's some other things too, because I know, you know, I'll definitely have to, the auto sugarcane farm, we're definitely going to have to, there we go. Alright, it's almost there. And then we'll check on the sugarcane and the melons, pumpkins. I also have to, I'll see if we can grab some, the rest of the potatoes, and then I think the carrots. It's hard to tell with the pack. All right. Actually, we're gonna have a little bit more room here to put out some more potatoes and whatnot. So with the potatoes, I've just been replanting, and that. So a lot of these should be ready here for now. I don't think I have any in my chest, or I have very little, because I've just been trying to get enough going. There we go. Alright, so we'll throw some of these down. Wow, we got a whole stack of... Wow, okay. That's good. So let's get some plants in. Actually, I will, let's swap the gravel out with, some dirt. So I guess we'll go like this. Make it a little bit more flat here. There we go. We're gonna be able to put down a lot of... I guess I'll have to organize this a little bit better down the road, but, you know, for now, we got enough grain, so let me just, I'm going to do another... Do another row of potatoes, or 2 more rows of potatoes. Alright, and we'll run back up and sleep in just a second as well. Alright, maybe we'll fill this area out too. There we go. Alright, so we got these kind of filled out down here. I mean, I guess eventually I could take this back a little bit more too. But that'll come in time. Or whatnot. So let's let me try to drop off what I can. We might actually need to make another chest up here. For right now, this is where I'm keeping like all the... Alright, so we're basically gonna be out of space. Maybe I'll start putting the grain in the house. Yeah, actually I'll probably... One poisonous potato. Maybe I'll make a second chest, because the main reason, because again, I'm not... Maybe we should keep a stack in the house, too. But the main reason I'm... You know, that's for mostly for breeding the animals and that. But I guess, you know, wouldn't hurt for some stuff to have it in the house and whatnot, too. Okay, so let me... Well, I guess I could take that down maybe a little bit more. I'm also going to have to... Maybe we'll have like a... I'm also going to have to kind of clean this. I'm thinking we have two different... I don't have that much wood, though. We're going to have to hold off for now. Let me, really quick... We'll do a few small things, too, while we're doing this. I wonder if I should take the land back and just go through with this right now. And that, like a small... This would be like a small little project. And I'm thinking this will be like the... I'm thinking this will be like the limit. Then for what we do for farming. Yeah, so we'll take this out to the water here, to the lake. Now we'll get some more dirt. There we go. And I'll cut this back so that it's like even. Is this a cave? I think, is this a cave too down here? It is. We have caves everywhere. Oh, this is kind of cool. Like a little inlet coming in. Maybe I could turn this into like a little harbor. Because originally I thought like, I'm like, oh, maybe I should do that out here. But like, I don't know. Take this down. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I need a lot of like resources, just like of everything I could use. Oop. Oops. I'm almost wondering on the other side of it if I should, There is also a benefit, though, I think, if you're not planting... like, all of them next to each other, I think. So let's see. I have... I'm not sure if that's true or not, though. I've heard that before. So we'll do... Let's see, we're only going to have so many potatoes. I don't even know if we're going to be able to fill up the entire area with potatoes anyways. There we go. Well, I guess, you know, we'll fill back as far as we can, and then we'll, oops. Gonna lose my hose soon, too. Oh, did I put... Oops. I don't know how I did that. I am losing it. Let's see, can I do one more across? Actually, look at that. Wow, okay. Perfect, so we're out of potatoes again. So I'm just going to take this down one level. Here, and then we'll take this down. So it's kind of like a staircase coming down. There we go. We'll just do this. Make it consistent, I guess. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I also have to figure out here, because I think I know what we're going to do with the land here. As well, I don't know if we're really going to extend the farm out that much more anyways. I don't think so, because I mean, this is probably like more than enough, and then I kind of have like the barriers kind of the way I want them for now. I guess if anything, like it could come down one more row here just because of the, you know, to make sure everything's like even. And then, so I guess we could do that just to make this more even. Here, because I don't want to, I want to erode the land too much. Because I do kind of want like an area, so like what I'm picturing is kind of like putting like a fence or like a fence along here, so kind of like looking down at it, and maybe like we'll put a staircase. But again, it's not that much, so like just like a small little staircase coming down. You know, into the farming level, but then we'll have like a nice little... nice little fence or something. But the other thing is I'll have to establish the height and whatnot as well. And what I mean by that is like what level we're going to do this bottom layer at. Because I want to do like a little fountain or something. There's so many... From here, so what I was picturing is, again, like eventually I have this kind of like this for now. But I was picturing like, you know, a staircase coming down here, and then maybe like a little fountain area, and then maybe like a staircase coming down. So probably actually at this level then. So I'll have to take a lot of this dirt out then. Because I'll have it like right here. So this is why I don't want to erode anymore. Because this is already, like, it's not a big enough area as is. And I'm wondering, what's under here? Is there another, is there a cave down here, or is it just... No. I guess the other thing I'm wondering is, should I just fill this in over here? Too. And just have it come out a little bit to maximize our crop yield. We have the dirt to do it. Nope, there's gonna be water under there. And yeah, I don't have water like underneath. I mean, it would probably help with the crop yield if I did that. But again, like, it's not like we need these to grow, like, super fast. I'm not trying to, like, mass farm them. So maybe if I just have this come consistently out on the shoreline here. Too, so we'll come out like, you know. There we go. That was weird. It wouldn't let me. That still leaves enough room there. You know, we might bounce around and do a few different little projects, because there's another project I want to do that won't take that long. So this is more flat now. But again, I don't want it to like intrude too much. I don't know if I should have the whole thing come out, or like if it's, you know. Actually, I'm actually gonna have to make another hoe too while we're up here. Gives a little bit more refinement, I guess. Interesting. And we'll also probably grab some dirt too while we're up here. Alright. Uh-oh. Rain. Alright, let's grab some dirt from downstairs. We're actually probably going to be able to replenish. Where do I have it? Here. So I just actually grab 2 stacks. Put this in there. Is that thunder? Let's see. Oh, yep. Alright, hopefully nothing else. Nothing spawned. I was going to say the other thing, but again, I don't know how far down. And I guess I wouldn't have to put the... Oop. I was going to say we could kind of make it like the other side and have it come out like a little bit. Because again, this is still more than enough, you know, a lakefront and whatnot. I know we didn't do an environmental study for the squid that's swimming around, but we'll make do. How far does this come out? So about to, like, through this block. Is that clay? Okay, good. Because actually, I need some clay. I haven't gotten any clay. Actually, this is perfect. Does it go? Some seagrass. Wow, there's a lot of clay everywhere. Over here. It's actually good to know because we're going to have to go down. I wonder how far that goes down. Does this go deep? It's actually like a whole cave. Wow. Just look at, I see like a, I didn't know how far down this went. Wow. That goes far down. Alright, so this is the level that it comes out to, though. So it wouldn't be over here, we wouldn't... How many crosses on that side? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we did 8 across, oop, sorry, squid. Let's just see how far across this is. Squid's about to get stuck in there. Man, I love these shaders. This pack looks so beautiful. Squid, you're gonna get stuck in here if you don't. How many across is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, okay. That works. Oh. Well, I guess it's... Oh, that's the first ink we got. Guess his compatriot must have no longer with us. The squid. Alright, are we out of dirt blocks? We are. Alright, so really quick before we start raiding our dirt block reserve, there was another thing I wanted to do. It's only midday, so we got some time. For a little project. And actually I'm kind of excited about this now because we could make this into like a little marina. The other thing I wanted to do, because I know this used to be a pain in the butt when we were using a boat to get to base, was that this thing connect over here. How much of a pain in the butt would this be to connect this, even if it's narrow? Is the water going to come rushing in? No. Oh, are they two different water levels? So we're actually going to divide the continents. This connects the other big continent next to us. So we're going to get some water, get some sand. This is a little project I've been meaning to do for a little while. Yay! They're connected. We gotta make it bigger though. No. Here we go. Hey, wow, this is really fighting me. The current. Alright, let's see. Let me try to take this out. We're gonna have a lot more work to do over here. It's a very narrow path, but it's a start. And I can... Alright, let's see. Do we get it all? Not being pulled. Alright, so it's like a very narrow channel, but it's, you know, the two bodies of water are now connected. Eh. Here. I'll have to keep making this wider too. We'll have to take more land up. This is something I wanted to do because I remember after the first time of experiencing this, after we found this area, I'm like, what a pain in the butt. I had to like pick up the boat and move. But it's not the widest, and also stone's in the way, so it's gonna be a pain. I'm gonna have to... What am I doing? I'll have to get back to base to sleep in a second anyways, but actually this is a lot better. And probably make it, I don't know if I should make it a little bit, well, it's probably fine. Because we could fit a boat through here now. And then we'll see if it changed on the map as well. Let's run back up. But nice, I was meaning to do that. Kind of like this idea of having like a little harbor over here. We could probably flush this out a little bit more too. Nice. Watch, we're gonna end up not like doing any wood cutting today. Because I'm kind of, you know, I'm having fun with this. All right, so let's try to keep filling out the How much more dirt did I grab from that endeavor? Okay, so let's try to see what we can do here. So I'm trying to match like both sides. Excuse me. And I don't think we're gonna go all the way down, but what I might do so that things are not getting stuck is at least go to that level. Then I might have waters coming underneath here, but eh. Alright, so let's see. It looks so weird. It's so hard to... Alright, let's see how much more dirt do I have. Not a ton. The other thing we could do really quick, because I know... Yep, squid under there. And just like that. Alright, but we're almost done. So I wanted to drag this out so it's kind of like they're... It's like on both sides. And actually the other thing I guess I'll do is maybe just take this little island out. Hope we're not breaking any treaties, just erasing this island, but... Alright, so let's try to grab some more dirt. Here, because I know I'm going to take this land down, so... So doing some more terraforming over here. So I guess we're going to be able to plant a bunch more grain. There we go. And again, everyone, welcome in. Very happy to have you all here. Happy Friday evening. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a great week. Thank you so much for spending the first part of your weekend here with us. I didn't know I was going to do this today, but I'm kind of happy that we're doing it. So it's a little bit different. Oh, we caught a fish. That's what you use to catch the go fishing, right? We kind of have like a little pool. Alright, so we're still going to need more. And I'm also probably going to... I don't know how... Maybe not that far down. We got the whole bottom, I think, enclosed. We don't need to go all the way down here. Cool. So we just need a little bit more. Clear some of this out too. Alright, so we'll take this down. That grain's still growing in pretty fast too. We got more than a full chest worth now. Next year we're going to be able to, when I get rid of some of those seeds. There we go. So I think we're only going to go as far back as where the stairs come down. So, like, a lot of this is going to go, but I'm thinking, like, at least, like, to this level, maybe, give or take, you know, we'll see, or this one right here. Here, because I'm kind of picturing, like, a fountain and kind of like a walkway. I'm going to put, like, a railing, I think, or, like, a little stone wall going along here in front of the farm, and then maybe we'll have, like, a little step-down area Whoa. Nice hops. You see that? Nice hops. Yep, so I think this is officially... I wasn't sure if we were ever going to keep the farm up this way, or if we were going to put it somewhere else. There are a lot of squids in here. But I think... Man, it's still not enough dirt. A few more. And that dirt on the edge is probably a placeholder too, because I think what we're going to do eventually is... I might put stone there too. Excuse me. So we're probably going to have to grab a lot more seeds. And eventually, because I might actually turn that into like a carrot patch kind of thing. Because like what we did with the potatoes over here, I might do the same thing with the carrots over there. It's just that I didn't want to steal all that village's carrots. We just stole a vast majority of them. I'm going to grab a little bit of extra dirt just to have some. And let's see, it's actually... going to be nighttime soon. So it's actually looking a lot better out front here, I think, too. Alright, so we'll fill this in. And we'll put grain out here for now. And let's see, as a placeholder, we'll put this here. Even though we're not going to extend this out here, but I guess we'll do like this. And that's why, so like eventually with the carrots, we'll start putting them when we have enough. You know, so I'll do a little bit over here and whatnot. And I'm trying to figure out if I, for farms and whatnot, for automated farms, because I'm thinking for purpose of the server to help with lag, I don't want to have like a massive amount of like everyone having their own like farm, like, you know, automated farms, because I think like that's going to put some strain on the server doing that type of thing. So, you know, I feel like I should follow the rules and not have one over here, like, you know, by my base. So I would like to have some automated farms, and, you know, I need to see if we can just, yeah, okay, this is good. We'll run back up and we'll make another one. Alright, so we'll do this for now. There. Alright, now I actually have to make another hoe. Should probably just make 2 at this rate. The other thing... I need at least one other chest. I guess we could put this raw salmon in here. Put it up there. I'm gonna have to actually make some other chest in here too, since this is kind of like a kitchen area. Oop. Didn't want to do that. I think I wanted to do is put the... This is just like an overflow chest. Leave the other stuff for now. Alright, and actually we're probably going to go grab some seeds out of that. And I guess we can put the other chest there too. Eventually, I want to build like a barn. There we go. All right, it is not protected. So we'll take this down with us too. To fill in. The other thing I'm thinking of doing is, we have a lot of animals, as you can probably hear, because I can hear them in my headset. Going nuts. We might thin out the herd a little bit, maybe two. So I know I said this is like a wood cutting stream in that, but we'll probably do a little bit of that, but this is some other stuff I wanted to kind of take care of too. So let's get this planted. Eventually, so what we'll do is we'll have you know, so I'll probably do carrots on this side. We'll have potatoes on the other side. You know, right now it's 8 by 8. This box right here. Man, this is already looking like drastically different. Drastically. We've actually expanded out our farming possibilities now too. So like it is like a mass farm. I was building the automated sugarcane farm by spawn, and I'm undecided if I'm going to make my own. So like I said, I don't know if I want everyone having their own type of like farm in that. Like the whole purpose for me making some around spawn is because, again, like I figure we could always just use that as like a community type of thing. And whatnot. To try to cut down on lag and all that good stuff. I have to actually grab some more seeds. Oh, those must be... Yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, what is it removing? It must be removing the chicken eggs. Now that we're on the topic of, like, farming and... We have the seeds? Yep, we'll have to run back. Alright, so we're going to fill this out with grain for now. And then, like I said, I guess, like, eventually maybe we'll have, like... So I'll take the potatoes up from here, and we'll, you know, in the next harvest maybe, and I'll have them come back like a straight line back. We'll have carrots to a straight line back and do grain in the middle. But obviously we have a little ways to go with the carrots. Let me just grab 2 more stacks. And I actually have to do one on the back row here. I guess the other thing is I could, you know, I don't know if I wanted, I could do this like a path, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so I'll fill this in. Alright, here we go. Alright. Wow, this was a big renovation down here. Alright, so we'll do this one final one. Wow. This is even, right? I think. Or is it not? Because if it isn't, I'll have to... There's this one right here. Clay, that's good. Oop. Oh, it's even. That way it's not too blocky. And that... I might end up putting in an automated farm. I think what I might do is I'll do some at spawn, and then I'll do one for me over here too. I think I'm gonna end up doing something like that. Alright. Well, this area is filled in. Let's check on the carrots, and I know there's like melons and everything, because I do want to do like a melon farm. Let's see, are these all nice? And those ones weren't yet. Alright, so for right now, yeah, we're just going to we'll do it in this area, and then over time, when it becomes that time, when we start stacking enough carrots here, because I'll probably fill in this little area, so we'll take this block out too. For now, just to make this even, though we'll probably fill this back in at some point. So this will be our little carrot area for now. Oop. Shoot, did I knock out though? I did. And so we'll probably just keep that pumpkin seed for now, because wow, this sugarcane grows fast. If I was debating over that, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like if I should build an automated farm, and that, but I might end up doing it by my spawn too, or by my, well, I guess my spawn, my base, and then maybe we'll just do a. We'll do for other farms kind of as they come up kind of thing. Here we go. Alright, so we'll run these back up to the house. I'm just going to keep the pumpkin seeds on me. I don't really have room right now for another... I mean, I guess technically I do. I guess technically. I guess we'll do that. So maybe we'll keep the carrots contained to here, so if I get another... It's not a big deal if we don't. Alright, now all this can grow. See if really quick if we can admire what we just did. From up top or hill here. There we go. It looks like the one on the left is further out than the right, but it shouldn't be. They should be about the same. There. Alright, so let's drop off some of our goodies. Here, and actually I'm going to need some more wood. So we might actually... Oh. I didn't realize I had that like that. The other thing we might do really quick, and I'm coming up on a full stack of pumpkins almost, so that's good. We have some seeds left, so let's run downstairs. Something I might do. And maybe I should chop down another tree first so we can. We'll keep the cobblestone, gravel. We're also gonna have to flush this out. Alright, we'll put the sand down here. Okay. The other thing I might do, because it's a little bit easier when we're near our spawn. Because I can just run over now that we have more than enough grain. And then we're gonna let that grow out there. Pumpkins are growing out of control too. That could use an automated farm too. Where was that cow that's been... We only have a stone sword, but... Sorry, this is traumatic for all of us. I'm actually gonna have to... Oh. And another good thing with this is because, again, like... Come here, all of you. So I think we're essentially going to start the, for the most part, except with the exception of, like, maybe 2, I think we're going to start over with this. Because for multiple purposes. For one, and the reason I'm not doing it with the, you know, I know it would have made more sense to kind of breed the babies. Well, I went through that axe pretty quick. And then let me just pop down a because we're gonna need. Still using stone, like some stone tools, unfortunately, for the time being. All right. There we go. What did we get? Nice. So we got wow. Okay. So let me grab... We're going to really up our food supply right now. There we go. So we're going to start from scratch there and then really fill this back out. And then do I have... Yeah, I have seeds. I'm not getting any enjoyment out of this, I swear. This is... Freaking them all out. thing though is I don't think I'm gonna mess with the oh my god, there's so many. Okay, we're just tearing through axes right now. I didn't realize how much we, like... This is another thing that I've been, and this is kind of gruesome, I know. The sheep are watching. Can't wait to be in the mood for that after. Alright, how much should we get there? Nice, so we got a lot of feathers. We got a stack of feathers. 16 eggs. Well, we're never going to go hungry again. The thing with the sheep is I can't even get into that pen. I was trying to put down a carpet in there. I cannot even... I could not even put down, like, anything to get in there. It's just, it's too much. And that is just way too much. Whoa. Getting shanked by these bushes. Oop. We'll move these eventually too. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to mess with the sheep. Although I have way too many, but again, we're never gonna have a problem with wool. I just don't know how I'm ever gonna get in there to, you know. So every so often now we're gonna have to, you know, run back and kind of take care of the cows and whatnot. So, you know, the good news is, like I said, we're not going to go hungry ever. You know, we're going to have more than enough food now forever. Thought we were running low, it's just that we didn't have a lot. But now, you know, I have a ton in my, as you can see, in my inventory. That's already cooked, and then we'll put the rest up there. Not gonna have enough for a second chest, but like, I guess the other thing, and maybe we'll try to do that. I don't know if I want to try to mess with the sheep right now, just because like there's too many. So what I'm thinking is, and maybe we'll put these down, is that we'll have like a meat one, and like a you know, vegetable, fruit and vegetable type of one. So we'll put the beef on the top here. We'll put mutton there. We'll put chicken there. I'll put these there for now. Alright, so we got another almost stack of those. Yeah, what we're going to do, let's sleep. And then I think really quick I'm going to go try to, because I need some more logs in that. So what we'll do is we'll try to cut down. Alright. Yeah, so let's try to, actually I probably should have went to the other side. We got a lot of our... Let's just take this down really quick. There we go. And let's run back. The other side looks so bare, like the other side of the... Because that's how this used to look. I mean, we planted like all these trees over here pretty much. The other side used to all look like... Or like our side used to look like that. It was just like, you know... Alright, let's break these down. Here, chest. We'll make 2 more. So let's maybe go like this. Alright, wow, I have a lot of eggs. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll put these... So let's see, we have a lot of these, so I'll put those on the top. We'll do pumpkins, do melons. And the eggs, because there's only so many inventory spots for them. Kind of line them up at the bottom. I'm not sure what else we'll throw in here, but... There, and, what was I just looking at? We got more raw beef. Good. Alright, well that's really starting to... I mean, we don't have any pork chop yet. You know, we don't have that much raw mutton. Because we haven't done much with the sheep. And then we have a ton of leather, which is good. So we'll shove that into there. Lots of feathers now. Put those together. It's like an overflow bin. Alright, so we're going to keep these 2 on us, because like every so often we're going to have to run back and mature up the animals. And whatnot. I also have iron, I have more iron now in different places. I want to thin out the sheep a little bit, but I don't know. Just to kind of fill this up even further. Oh, I forgot to move these over. Not the old golden apple, get its own row for now. There we go, so now we got 2 food chests. Oh. Hopefully the wandering trader comes back soon so we can, The difficult thing with the sheep, though, like I said, I don't think we're going to do it today, is, I can't get in there. We need to make sure we keep, you know, and it's gonna be like a lot more effort to... It's like we're starting over. But I was gonna say, is one thing that we could do is just kind of like open this up a little bit and try to... But it was just, there's so many. You know, I have no idea. I guess let's do a little bit of chopping. The original intended purpose of this stream, but kind of got sidetracked, as you can see, but we'll leave that for now. I don't want to mess with them right now. Alright, so I'm just going to wait for the clear lag thing to go away. There, and catch any drops we might have. So these trees are probably, they're not going to stay here full time. I'm just like, you know, The other thing I really could use is like an auto, like a tree farm or something like that. I haven't built one. I'd have to look up. You know, if anything, I know, like, you know, probably Pixel Riffs has done one. He's, you know, I always plug him, but he's a very, very gifted, you know, content creator. He does an amazing job with like stuff on Minecraft and that, and you know, some of the ideas I've, you know, borrowed from him, or I've watched him do it, and then I try to, you know, take it and build it up, kind of thing. But he does some really cool builds. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's keep chopping. And now, like, you know, I think it's like every 5 or 10 minutes, you know, you can go give the animals and they'll breed, so we want to get the animals back up. But the other thing, too, is obviously we're going to need a lot of leather. Alright. But as I was mentioning earlier on, it appears that they are going to be releasing a new update probably soon. It looks like they have a snapshot of I think it was like 1.18.2 or something like that, or a build 2 or something's going to be coming out soon, an update. So, but then there's also, they said that soon they're going to be releasing the snapshot for 1.19. So that's kind of exciting. So I mean, like, that could be coming soon enough, you know, the wild update. So I'll be curious to see there what that ends up being like. There, we might, you know, maybe we'll do a stream where we'll take a break from the server. I do have some other ideas too, because, you know, I've been having a blast on here with the server and everything, and you know, right now it's only me, but you know, so far I like this spawn area a lot. I think we're in a really good area. We gotta be careful of those. Then we're gonna have to go explore at some point. And that, but there's some other stuff that I might consider doing on stream just to kind of break up, you know, the server work. You know, it's unfortunate because I wish I had more time to kind of do stuff. So, you know, a lot of this stuff, so like I do a lot of the grindy stuff here on stream just because, again, like, unfortunately I don't have a lot of time IRL to do, you know, a lot of the grindy stuff, you know, off stream and that kind of thing. So a lot of the work that I do on this world happens, you know, for the most part on stream. Because I figure, you know, usually I'm working on this stuff while I'm streaming, and yeah, it's a good chance for me just to kind of hang out and that type of thing here. But I do have some other ideas, and I don't want to get, you know, because I don't want to, you know, half butt like a couple, like, you know, multiple series or multiple things. So, but there are some other things I've been meaning to try. One of them is mine colonies. You know, I was debating whether or not I wanted to do a series on it or a series of live streams on it. You know, and give that a go, because, like, I know I downloaded, you know, the Forge. You know, Forge and that, and, you know, mine colonies, like, I haven't messed around with it too much, but it seems kind of cool. It's like, you know, you can kind of have, like, your own, essentially, like, village colony. And, you know, it's like within Minecraft and that, and they have a lot of cool mods, and I was just thinking, like, it'd be kind of nifty to kind of do, like, a side thing. I thought about doing a hardcore world, but then the other thing is, like, and maybe we'll do that as, like, a in the future type of thing, but I just don't want to get pulled too far away from the server. And that, since, you know, I want to be able to dedicate a lot of energy to it. The energy that I have anyways with Minecraft. But I do work, you know, full-time job and everything like that, and career, I should say, which I enjoy very much. But you know, that takes up obviously all my time during the day. All right, let's sleep. Check on the animals in the morning. Oh, oops. I did this at spawn too, by accident. So let me see if I can fix that really quick with the wood. Here, nice Rudy got a stack. There we go. And I must have got the stripped wood. Yeah. Alright, we'll hold on to that too. There, let me just throw that in my randoms. Chest, alright. So let's head back out. Yeah, this looks radically different now. I've just been, because, you know, the last time that we did this, I was just kind of planting trees, like, everywhere. Alright, I don't care so much about the eggs. There we go. Alright, slowly but surely we'll repopulate. It's an unfortunate thing to watch, but it's, you know, that was necessary. Because again, like, you know, the other thing is I just want to make sure that I have enough food. I have a few different ideas, and like I said, the hardcore one, you know, because I know that there are some people who do like the, you know, don't die in December. You know, I know that there's the server do not die in December, so not to, you know, separate it from that. But yeah, you know, I don't want to start too many different series in that. And I appreciate all the support everyone gives too. I really do. It is very cool hanging out with you guys and gals. Alright, so let me just wait for the... There we go. That's probably some of the extra trees and whatnot. But I am really happy with, you know, the amount of stuff that we've done today. Because, like I said, like the... you know, a lot of these projects were like little ones. It's nice to do the little ones. So like the other thing too. Whoa, is he? Oh, he's moving. We'll have to flush this out too. How many trees have I picked up? 38. So I picked them up as we're going to replant, you know, a lot of these in time. There's actually a lot more land over here too. But it's part of the reason I like streaming those, because like I said, I like doing a lot of these small, like, you know, I could just kind of change into like a small project and that type of thing. And that's so kind of like, you know, I've been meaning to kind of, you know, connect both bodies of water, which I can now see on the map are connected. So it's a narrow connection, but it's there. We'll have to flush that out a little bit more. Wow, look at this. And I think this tree might have been an original because I did not plant that one. So that might have been one of the early, you know. Oh, I see an Enderman. I see a creeper. That probably goes down. I see a lot of stuff. Look at all those skeletons in that. I see a zombie walking around. The bat. I see everything. There's at least 3 creepers. 2 zombies. I mean, we'll have to, at some point, I see the dripstone, because that's got to be cool to go see. So we're going to have to, like, take a lot of torches. A lot. And go light that up. That's going to take a lot. To do. Was that it for that tree? I think that was like one of the originals, because like I said, I don't think I came up this far to plant. Take some of the sticks with us too. I'm grabbing a lot of those. And we'll have to do a pig pen now that we have carrots in that. And we'll have to make this bigger, so I'll probably end up like demolishing this part over here, and then actually that part needs to be widened out a little bit over there too. But that way, because because there's like an ocean biome, which we have to do more exploring. And that there's gonna have to be a live stream that maybe we just paddle out into the ocean there and do some of that, because I've explored a lot more of the area immediately around here. But we still have a lot more to go through, so here. Nope, take the flower with us. And also we've had some beehives form over here too, so we'll have to be careful which ones we take down, because I do want to leave those for now. There we go. Also, I don't want the bees getting mad either. At us, because that would not be good. That's another mine. There's a lot of work to be done here. Yep, there's the... So yeah, so we're going to leave those alone for now. But in time, you know, I'd like to do like an automated, like a honey farm, too. Clear some of these out. I don't suppose they can they? Oh, they can. We got odd numbers right now. There we go. Well, I think we'll get that back up though. Alright, so it's gonna get dark in a minute. I wonder if that other cow despawned, because there was one that was roaming around out here that I think that he got out when we were initially trying to get into the pen to the first time. To get rid of the animals before we put the carpet down. But there is so much work to do on this game. Like I said, especially right now with like everything. Do I have any more? I'm out of axes. I'm gonna grab some of these drops. There we go. We'll get inside in just a second here. And like I said, there's another thing that we're going to end up doing is really fleshing out this library, too. Here, so we're going to be, you know... And that's another thing why I want to find, like, some diamonds and whatnot, just because, you know, obviously it'd be nice to get an enchanting table going, and I'd like to start getting some diamond gear and whatnot, too. Okay. Awesome. So let me just, because we're actually out of... So I'm actually going to run this downstairs because I don't, and that. So I kind of want to sort the wood right now that we have. So I can take stock here. So maybe we'll throw that downstairs too. So some of this stuff's just like random building supplies. I'll put the gold nuggets down there. Put the... Oh. Save some space. So let me throw this other... We'll put the sand downstairs. We have some down there. How many 6 do I have? I was going to say I have to have a lot. Alright, the shears will... Alright, so we'll kind of do this here. Some oak planks, so we'll put those there. And that, let me run downstairs. Let's empty some stuff out here. So do I have enough? I do have other dripstone blocks, I thought so. So for right now, we'll put the gold bar here. Nice. So we're up to 12. We're up to 12 iron, which is good. There again, I could smelt that down because we do have some coal. And we could, so with the sand there, I think I have wool. I have wool upstairs. I'm not even sure where I got this from. Most of. Let me put this in here. So we're actually going to keep these on us. Oh, I got the gold nugget. So I'll put the gold nugget right here. And then the rest of the stuff can go upstairs. The way that the horse just like it creeps me out every time I come up the stairs. Because you're like, I'm ready to react. Let's see, so I guess we'll do that. Do I have anything else with the apples? So the apples can go in here now that we have our... There we go. And I think that emptied out a lot of that stuff. And that... But I think we're getting a lot more because I've been using... And I think we're going to use... So maybe we'll have to... Well, first, let me run out and check really quick. Here, look at that coming in too. You can see a lot of them starting to grow. So let me nab some of this stuff. Wow, look at what a difference everything kind of as we have replanted. What a difference, because this was like so congested over here. deal with this? Oh yeah, I'll just take this down by hand. I forgot we ran out of axe. We ran out of an axe. Alright, so let this break down. The other thing we're gonna do, let's run. So yeah, so my eventual vision with this is, so like I guess over here, so coming from this row back, like there, so we'll we're gonna have only potatoes. So next time I'll probably get rid of those in the front there, and we'll only have potatoes in that up here, and then we'll do the same thing when we get enough carrots. And you know what, actually we forgot the in the back line, but maybe we won't, I don't know. Well, we're gonna have stairs coming down. Let's see, maybe we could throw it down really quick. I forgot about this. I'm about to do the back row here too. So we did a little bit of chopping. So next time too, I think we're gonna have to do a little bit more because I'm gonna need some other types of wood as well. So we'll probably do another stream like that. You know, I want to focus. I think the next thing is I did the auto farm there, and we'll go check out on it from time to time. It should, I think it should be running because again with that spawn area, I think that should be going. So yeah, we're just gonna be short. So we'll go grab another stack really quick. It's so weird having this empty. And then let me just top that off. Three. There we go. So, and we're not going to be doing this, like I said, every stream. I got to make a new sword too. And that, I've still been using some stone tools for basic stuff, because obviously we have a decked out stone, you know, armor and everything, but I just, because we haven't had a lot of iron, we have 12 spare right now, which is really good. There, so we'll leave this for now, though, so this isn't going to be a situation that we're going to be... The carrots take longer. I don't think they're ready yet, we'll leave them for now, but we have a limited amount of carrots because we've been growing the potatoes now, so that's starting to become more dominant. And obviously with grain, you know, like that starts to become easier because again, that's a big volume thing. So let's do this one more time, because I think right after this we're going to call it a night. Oh, did I take one up here? I must have. Oops. Here, I think we're going to call it a night, but I'm really happy. I think we made a ton of progress here, which makes me happy. Let's say that accidentally. I'll have to be careful. I'm taking some up. And there we go. That's what I'm thinking about. You know, I might just I might build an auto farm by my spawn too. So like I said, I could use a lot of different farms. All right, and I think we got all the sugar cane, and the sun is actually, I think, about to set. So, yeah. Okay, so let me run this back. Here, there are so many. Even over here, here's a cave going all the way down too. That's why there's so many aquifers under here. It's an interesting landscape. But yeah, I feel like when you really start terraforming the land, like what we've been doing, I feel like it really starts to become yours. And this is, it's starting to become drastically different. Like even though this makes me feel better, this is kind of like we cleared this out a lot, and like we did this was a huge project too. But stuff like this, like I'm starting to feel like it's like it's our, you know, kind of land type of thing. Before it just felt like, you know, we were still here, but there was like a lot going on with it, and you know, now it really feels like it's starting to become ours. And then, so I think we're going to do a little bit more building here, maybe the next few times that we're on the server here. We're going to do a little bit more building at the actual base. On that, so I'm just going to toss these in here. We'll sleep the night away, and then I think we're going to call it a night here. There we go. I think I emptied everything else out. So we'll keep these. We'll just keep these on us for now. But yeah, we'll keep all this other stuff on us. So maybe really quick, what I can do while we're waiting for... And I'm just using a lot of stone axes for now, just because they're throwaway. We have enough stone. Cobblestone. Enough sticks. And then when we get more iron, when we make an iron farm, which is, I mean, we have access to villagers and that, so we're gonna have to, you know, we're gonna have to do that probably sometime soon as well. And such, you know, we'll have to make that as well. So, but I think what we're gonna do, like right after we sleep here, is we're gonna call it for tonight. I think the next time is, again, I'm gonna need. Well, we got the floor, actually we got the floor kind of put in. So I think we're going to do some more building. We're going to do some more building, resource gathering, that type of thing around here. So we're going to try to get this kind of built up here. I'd like to start getting the rest of the house kind of built and whatnot. You know, at least get the shell. Obviously we're going to be doing more work in here soon because, again, I got a lot of leather from what we just did. And you know, with the gathering of the animals, we have a ton of sugar cane, so we can make a lot of paper and whatnot. And yeah, so I think we can actually start really, you know, getting this part done, because we have a lot of wood now. We're probably gonna have to gather more, but I guess maybe we'll do that next stream. So really quick, I'll just check on the animals one more time, and then we're gonna call it here. So thank you so much, guys, though, for tuning in tonight, and that, you know, the next time we'll be back on Sunday evening, about 6:30 or so p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're also going to keep checking up on the cows here. There we go. And the chickens, and we're going to keep trying to fill this pen back up again. And whatnot. From there. Okay, I think that's pretty much full out. And that's, so we'll head back to the house, and then, yeah. That pumpkin farm's really bizarre. It's just spitting out pumpkins left and right. So we got to do an auto farm with that, too. And that, but we got a lot done today. You know, we got a ton done. Like I said, a lot of small projects and everything. I'm happy with this. And I think next time we're going to make an effort to really, you know, if not finish the house, get substantially done. And then, you know, we'll try to push through on that. So... But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. On the way out, if you're not following, please consider following. You know, if you do have an interest in the server, you know, you can get 500 nerd coins just by following. It's free, doesn't cost anything there. I'm also, you know, visit us over on Discord. We do have a Discord, !Discord, or it's in my bio. We also have, you know, on YouTube, if you miss any of the streams, I make sure that they get all transferred over to YouTube from here. So head on over there, and obviously on Twitter as well. So... But anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, a great weekend, and I will see you back here on Sunday evening for some more base building. Take care, guys. Bye for now.
It's not exactly clear whether they even truly exist, or could be shown to, in the physical universe. If they do, if one day physics finds a use for them,